Hi, this is Beth at runswithscraps.blogspot.com, and today I'm working on this layout where I made my title on a banner, and I want to show you how to do this. It's very simple, and you don't need that many ingredients to create it. Just some glossy accents or another type of adhesive, preferably that's clear, some button twine, a triangular punch, some scissors, cardstock, and stickers with letters. Okay, now as you can see, I already finished this banner on this layout. So what I'm going to do is set it aside and bring this blank piece of paper over so that I can show you from scratch. Now, I cut my cardstock in 2-inch pieces in order to save paper. It's easier to deal with the punch, and also I'll show you how I save more paper by lining each cut up. The first thing I'm going to do is put the paper inside the punch and cut the first triangle. Then I'm going to turn around, line up the end, and cut the second triangle. And go back, line up the end, cut another triangle. And as you can see, there's very little waste going on here. Now, one of the things that I failed to mention is that you do need to figure out what your title is going to say and how many of the little triangles that you need to create your banner. Today, for this banner, we're just going to say hello. And I want to start it with a blank. So I'm going to put the blank triangles down here on my paper and just kind of guesstimate where they're going to be. And then it's going to be H, E, L, L, O. So we got it a little tight here, so I'm going to move it back down just a little bit. And what I'm wanting to do is kind of get it so that the end of the banner is at the corner or at the end of the page. That way it looks like we've actually strung this banner up with our string. The next thing that I'm going to do is take my stickers, and I'm going to put the stickers on each one of the triangles. We said we wanted to say hello. This is a blank, so we want to put H, E, whoops, L, L, and O. There we go. Now, what we want to do is place these up. Whoops, my L's a little crooked there. I better reposition. Can't have that. They don't have to be perfect, but you don't want them way out of whack. Okay, so now I want to take my pop dots, which I never mentioned that we needed, probably, huh? But I can't start over. I've already done this 1,000,000 times. So, take the pop dot, put it in the center of each one of the triangles, and put it down on the mat right. Well, you should actually start with the end one, which I didn't do. I'm sorry. Can you tell this is my very first video? I can. Okay, you start from the end, and then you're going to work your way across the page, placing each one of the triangles directly next to the other one so that they are actually touching. And that the reason that you want them to touch is, I'm going to keep checking this to make sure that I've got this so where it's going to come out correctly. Just reposition a little bit. And the reason that you want I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, you want them on the pop dots is so that it gives a 3D effect And the reason that you want them touching is so that it looks like the string is actually what's holding the banner together. Okay, there's the L. Quickly. Here's the O. And finally the blank. And you put that right on the end with the corner touching. There we go. Now, you see, now I want to add the string that is going to look like it is holding the hello up on this paper. And how I make my bows is by using the Ultimate Crafter's Companion. You can do it however you want. You can hand tie them. The reason that I use this is because the pegs help me make a nice even bow, and the bows don't come untied because of the way you tie it. I always use the smallest settings to make the bows for this. And what I do is just cut a little piece of twine, wrap it around the two pegs, bring the right hand side over the top, thread it between the pegs, bring it over the top of those, and finish it off with a knot. And there's the first small bow. Oh, doesn't want to let go. Sorry. I tied that very tightly. Okay. And then I'm going to trim the edges. Set that aside. Do one more for the other side of the banner. I'm going to do the same thing. Take it over to the right. Up over the middle. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry the phone is ringing. Don't worry, I'm not going to answer. I'm almost done. And pull it off the peg. Cut the ends, and you have the two bows. And you put this little baby away. Take your glossy accents. Well, I can see that this wasn't lined up very good. Right there, I'll reline up that end one. Take your glossy accents, put a little dot on each end. I put it there, and again up here. And I'm going to add my little bow right at the end, off to a diagonal. And there is a very cute finished banner that says hello. And again, you'll see this completed layout at practicalscrappers.com with my small boys banner. And if you have any questions, feel free to visit me at my blog or at practicalscrappers.com. Thanks, and have a great day.